Good evening. Welcome to MaoXian. We are still in Sichuan Province, but we have come down in elevation a lot. Check it out. I'm wearing a t-shirt. This day is just so gorgeous. I mean, it is dinner time now, so I can't really impart to you how amazing this day has been, but we are in a new place, a special place. We're still up in the mountains though, and MaoXian just has such a unique mix of these two special cultures, both ancient. Tonight, Zhang Qiang, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Zhang are the Tibetan people, but Qiang are a unique people. The heritage in this MaoXian area is well known amongst all of Sichuan. We've been recommended to visit this place. Wow, the light is a little bit crazy, but what a cool, just such a cool vibe. It really is obviously a mix of those two cultures. So around me, you might see colors that you might think of as Tibetan, but actually Qiang people are a very ancient people. And tonight we're gonna enjoy some of their food, their cooking. Also, we did just meet the staff. They're very fun. Dinner tonight is gonna be super special and very awesome. Okay, let's get a table right over here. No, thank you. 谢谢. 谢谢.
好，你走到中国，我们非常开心，欢迎啊，欢迎，我们一起啊，一起喝一杯啊，开心吗？
开心.
Thank you.
No. Thank you.
OK， 再开心。OK，
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. Very good.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, for some reason, everyone is so friendly at this restaurant. I think we're in for a great night. Have any of you guys ever spent significant time at altitude? So by significant, I mean 3 weeks. So I was up at high elevation for 3 weeks, and now we are down. But down here means 1,600 meters. So actually, that's equal to where I grew up in Kenya, Nairobi. It's 1,600 meters. If you're from USA, Denver, Colorado is famous as the Mile High City. 1 mile is 1,600 meters. So I've come down to Mile High City elevation. But where I was staying, at 3,000 meters, I was also riding the bike up to 4,000 meters, which is quite a crazy elevation. It's especially if you're not used to it. So we live in Chiang Mai at 300 meters elevation, 1,000 feet. So I was climbing up to 13,000 feet. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is I was cold. I was giving it my best, but I was really just suffering in the conditions. So down here, it's like I am firing on all cylinders. I'm super excited to be here. I feel spectacular. Just now today I rode the bike for about 4 hours and my legs were just never-ending energy. It was amazing. So that is the effect of altitude. Actually, professionals, they go up and they intentionally do what I did for the past 3 weeks. But I'm just saying, if you're wondering why I'm like ecstatic, the food, it looks incredible. It's so unique. The restaurant has such a vibe, and I myself also just have so much energy. So today, it's going to be awesome. I hope I can contain my excitement a little bit. Okay, the food is here. Lee did a special job of ordering. I mean, she always does great, but tonight, exceptional. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is incredible. Thank you. I forgot that's the dish. That's the fourth dish. Dude, what a meal. Are you kidding me? And notice how beautiful all the serving plates are. That's like heavy. I need 2 hands for that. Oh my gosh. Dude, this meal is beautiful. We have already had so much fun. We've already been together for 2 weeks now, exploring and seeing a lot of new stuff. But I feel like really tonight is like new and just stunning presentation. This is so much fun. Look at the dishes, look at the serving. I mean, that's like 5 kg. Okay, so just to explain what we are looking at here, we have some potatoes with some blood sausage over here. In the sausage, there's meat and there's sticky rice. Over here, a very thin flat bread, and then some fried peppers with chicken meat. Oh, peppers with beef.
牛肉盖饼。
And the amount of chili oil in that is also stunning. And then this. You know, you can eat goji berry greens. That's what that is. Incredible, man. I'm as excited about that as anything because I just never knew that that was a possibility. Okay, so over here in this beautiful serving container full of white rice. But I'm actually going to hold off on that because there's so much food. I wonder if I can even finish. So allow me to just dive right into these dishes, starting with this massive one in front of me. Potatoes. We got some ribs right here. Coming with a bean, I guess. Just warming, like immediately. Oh, that chili oil. This is a pork rib, and then we'll try with some of the dried, I think it's a mushroom. We've been eating yak for many days, which is an amazing meat. But to have soft, tender pork again, it's awesome. Salty, the chili oil, so satisfying. I think it's a dried mushroom. Let's find out. It's definitely not a dried mushroom. It's like spicy. It's like sweet, but not because of the sauce. Like it, in and of itself, is spicy and sweet. What is that? I'm just laughing. We really have been eating yak meat for so many days. Like our jaw muscles are so strong. Yak is delicious, but you really got to chew it. So now we're like over chewing the pork. I just gave Lee, she needed to try one of these pork ribs. They're just so soft, so juicy. They're so easy to eat. There's a little guy interested in the camera. Can you wait? His expression is so thoughtful. Very curious guy. Nice to meet you. She said she's been waiting to take a photo if there was a chance. Yeah. What's your name?
My name is Wendy.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Thank
meet
you.
too.
I'm Joel. You're welcome. You're welcome. What's his name? Oh.
他是图图，他叫图图。好了，我们走了啊！人家阿姨他们要吃饭饭了，好不好？我们出去玩了啊！
Every day, every meal, it's a treat. I love being here. Okay, so we got an update on this. It is called Chinese Angelica. It's a relative to ginseng, and I'm sorry, I can't remember if it's the root or the rhizome or both that you eat of ginseng. But anyways, dongguo. Dangui is what it's called in Chinese, so we'll just call it dangui root. That has a totally unique flavor, amazing. Obviously, it's very medicinal. The outside is soft. As you chew it more, the inside has a very hard texture. The flavor is like anise seed, also somehow spicy. As you chew more, the feeling almost is like radish or like horseradish. So in the nose, there's also like a spiciness. It is incredible. Wow. And it's so cool to have with like something very comforting, very recognizable, like pork ribs. Let's try potato. Oh, they're so soft. Look at that. Oh, yes. Just broke it apart with the chopsticks. Nice. Oh, yes. And there are a few things as tasty as potatoes in chili oil. Whether it's a hot pot or a fried dish, potatoes and chili oil are just such a beautiful combo. From what we've experienced, rice and potatoes seem to be about equal. Rice might be made into noodles, potatoes might be mashed up. At the higher elevations, we are having like almost no vegetables. We eat a lot of meat. It's cool to have some greens again. Okay, you know what? I overlooked these. They're so pretty. Hua Juan is a rice bun, but it's shaped. Oh, yeah. It smells like dill a little bit. And we gotta dunk that. The beautiful red oil right there. This is so great, man. So new, so beautiful, and so tasty. Very soft. Wow, what a blessing. That. Oh, I'm blown away. This is a beautiful meal. Okay, let's try the sausage. Can I even switch these? Yeah. Let's give the sausage the respect it deserves. So that's sausage with sticky rice inside and chilies. Blood sausage though, that's where the color comes from. And then you see the pork. Whoa, sorry, I just crumbled it. Wow, what an interesting texture. So it's pork intestines used as the wrapping, but blood and rice inside, and chilies. I do see some fat glistening, so it's not just pork blood, there's also some pork bits, maybe some pork belly. Let's try that just first on its own. Oh yeah, I wonder if it's pork marrow. Oh, very soft. Smoky, probably from the chilies, the red chilies, maybe dried. Very interesting. The blood steamed like this. It almost has the same consistency as the sticky rice, so very soft, nicely chewy. That's so cool. Oh, and it's so good. It's so, it's like black pepper, I guess, the aftertaste. And then over here, we have some massively strong ingredients to go with it. Raw red onions, raw garlic, dried chilies right here. And then we have these small, cute potatoes. Oh, they're still warm. That's nice. Okay, let's get another bite. See if we can get all 5 of these. Last week, if you remember, there was one meal we had yak meat hot pot, and there were huge raw garlic cloves with every bite. So Qiang people also appreciate a lot of flavor from garlic. Okay, red onions, another bite of sausage, the potato. So I'm gonna dip the sausage right here into the red chili pepper. And I have been loving the dried chilies in the highlands. It's a really unique species of pepper that they grow up here. So in English we say pepper and peppery, but this is like what I think of as the essence of peppery. Oh man, this is great. Okay, there we go. There's my bite. Let's do it. I guess I thought the potato would be flavored. No, but it's still so good. It's so sweet. Oh wow, that garlic is more spicy than the spicy pepper. So much powerful breath. So many of those ingredients, man. And I guess traditionally, the blood is like a secondary meat. It's very smart to make a dish like this with the blood, but it's not your first choice of meat. So maybe they're covering over the flavor or the smell with the garlic, with the onions and the chilies, but like this, it's delicious. Man. So these two are both very much Qiang food, but I wonder also if it's also the presentation. Lee, these potatoes are so sweet. I've never thought of that until this moment. How perfectly moist a potato is if you crack it open and just dunk the whole thing into a dry chili rub. Wow. Next time, if you're wanting a new snack at home, just steam some potatoes, get your favorite spicy rub, and just dunk the whole potato into it.
But this potato, they grow on the plantain. We call Zhang Qiang. Zhang family little potato.
Huh.
They plant here. They now like buy from the.
So at first, when you start to chew it, it's very soft and you just taste like meat, the blood, the mush. But after, isn't it like smoky, like really peppery?
It's sweet.
And sure, yeah, the blood. Well, the sticky rice too, it's sweet. I like how they wrap it too. That's not easy to make, to get it to stay together like that. Wow. So cool. I really am loving the chili. The dry chili can finish that entire thing for sure. Just don't inhale when you do that. Okay, next dish. So, niu, cow, niu rou, cow meat, gai covered, bin is the cake, so covered with the cake. So probably just the way it's arranged, you probably eat it like this. I hope you do, because it's my favorite way to eat any food. Oh, tons of ginger. So opening it, I smell the Sichuan peppercorns, but I can see all the ginger. Look at that. Oh, and the volume of both green and red chilies is exceptional. Wow. Oh. Anything eaten with your hands just tastes so much better immediately. Another very unique dish. Wow. High mountain sustenance mixed with Chinese genius cooking. There are fermented or pickled beans in there as well, like pickled green beans, not pickled beans like you make soy products out of. They're not salty, they're sour. Man. Like the same beans you put in your noodles. That is good. So with these bits of bread on top, there's no way that people don't eat with their hands. But I've yet to see Chinese people eating with their hands. Lee, help us out.
Here is Qiang food. This is Qiang
From riding so much at the high altitude, of course, my fingers are cracked, right? But I just felt the unique burn of getting chili oil in a cut. I think I've never had that feeling before. It stings how to how to overcome the pain. Eat more delicious chilies. Okay, so I guess, obviously, if you aren't going to use your hands, you can do this. Just hold that and then eat like this. Yeah, can do that. It still tastes good, but it's just so much fun to wrap stuff in bread. But that might also be just my opinion. Really thin cut beef, really soft. And the blend of the chilies, the red with the green, the red are more fiery, the green are more sour, and yeah, the beans, the sour beans, such a genius addition. Chili oil, and then ginger, actually. You might think of ginger as like a quintessential Chinese ingredient in food, in all the recipes, but no. We haven't had ginger in any dish, actually, for the whole trip until this one. Another very unique dish. I could definitely imagine Lee eating this whole dish dumped on a bowl of noodles. It would work really well too. Wow. Warming up in a hurry with that. Wow. The door is open, so there's a cold breeze coming in now that the sun is behind the mountains, but eating a dish like that, I'm warm. Oh, also, I don't think I've been spiced out like that. Oh, in Chengdu when we had the crazy spicy hot pot. Okay, that was different. But all these high mountain dishes, I have not been fired up by chilies like that. Okay, so I am ready for the fourth and final dish, as unique as any other dish on this table. Goji greens. Goji greens! Are you kidding? Wolfberries, goji, are from China. They're very healthy. They're a medicinal item in China. I never knew you could eat the greens. Even Lee didn't know. Even Lee, Professor Lee, even she didn't know. It's so cool. Let's see what they taste like. So the texture first, it's like a fern. When you're eating fiddleheads, you know, the soft fiddlehead, the green is so soft, but then the stalk, you have something to chew on. So the stalk is maybe just a little bit harder than that. But then there's some, I don't think it's garlic. There's something sour fried in there too that has some breath of its own. So I wish I could just try the green by itself, but this is delicious. Then there is chilies in there and a ton of chili oil. There's like a really strong sour flavor coming from something. It can't just be garlic. Oh, it's so good. I wonder if it's some sour sauce that the chef knows goes well with this. But what a unique dish. Goji greens. So cool. Also, it's made like a cold, spicy salad called liangban, 是吗? So they've been fried, but then prepared as a cold, spicy salad. Ah, boiled, not fried. Oh, wow. It's so good.
The flavor tastes like Hong Kong. You know, I asked them, they only say this for wild veg.
Oh.
Wild veg. And then I said, can you give me the name? And then they only say they in the local language.
Wow.
So four staff didn't argue.
What it actually is.
Yeah.
Because they just call it veg. They just had Yeah, they had like 30 or 40 meat-based recipes, and then they just have this one pile of green veg. So I always want some green veg. I mean, I eat so much, I need to take care of my health, but it didn't actually matter what it was. I just wanted some green veg.
They say it in the local language. They don't know what to say in Mandarin.
One time, I think it was in Guangdong, we had another green that came with a berry that was also like, it was sour, but also like numbing for your tongue. Do you remember that? It feels like that. There's more sensation than just taste. And it is garlic. I can feel the breath coming. Wow. Excellent job from the chef. Oh man. And the drink up here shouldn't be hard to guess. Tea. Wow. We've had some herbal teas, some flower teas, but always green tea. The serving vessel is so beautiful too. Wow. Cheers to an exceptional meal. Don't worry, that's just the first half, but still. Giving thanks. Taking a moment to enjoy the tea. This was a great choice. Again, I think that's 4 or 5 in a row for Lee. And I'm the one who gets to enjoy. I've noticed at every Tibetan or Zhang Qiang place that we've been. Zhang Qiang. Either Zhang or Qiang place that we've been. The ceiling is just as decorated as the walls. It just makes like a really unique feeling. You notice that? The ceiling is always very colorful. All the places that we've been for the last like 2 weeks. I am really gonna miss this place, not just this town, but the whole province. For me, Yunnan was always very special, but I have to realize that's because I've been there so many times. I know it a little bit. Sichuan is full of new stuff and amazing stuff as well. This trip has been awesome, really awesome. Yeah. And you know, like I said, this was like plan A, plan B, plan C. So I have the feeling any of the places we would have visited would have still been amazing. Because we didn't even, we picked these two like completely at the last minute, no previous information. Songpan, and then we got to go to Jiuzhaigo, now down here to MaoXian. Super cool. Have you had enough yak yet? Or could you still eat more? Always. It was pretty fun. Once or twice a day, the yak meat feast.
I have one bag in the sugar.
That's true. So what is the name in Chinese?
Goji yang.
Yang is the young sprout or the top sprout?
Yang normally is
that's the same thing.
new sprout.
Okay.
But this also like bend the tree. They had a green again, but it's called yang. So you just a fresh part. So just grow it, take it, or else it will hard.
Yeah. Yeah, and usually with such good food like this, I would just immediately want rice to have with such tasty food, but I think I'm not going to touch that rice. There is so much food. I'll have it tomorrow to power tomorrow's bicycle adventure, but not tonight. I feel like that meal was like transcendental. So for your people geography, Qiang are one of 56 nationalities in the country of China. So China, obviously, a very large country. And Qiang have their own beautiful culture and tradition, and we are so happy to learn about them, especially in such tasty ways tonight. This meal was spectacular. Like, new dishes are already so amazing. When you have a food that you've never had before, that's so cool, right? But imagine new dishes in the new place, like the place where those dishes come from. It's just like a multiplication factor of the enjoyment. For me, anyways, that's like the reason to travel. Not just the amazing food or not just the amazing sights, but the link of the people and the new knowledge that you get from having the experience, enjoying your time there. It's just such a blessing. This meal was amazing. Thank you for hanging out with both Lee and I, and for taking part in it with us when you're sitting at home. Also, sending messages in the comments and just telling us your thoughts or sharing your intrigue with the new stuff that we're experiencing. Just so cool. So we are going to be here in MaoXian for one more day, and then we are heading all the way down to the lower lands again. We're going to find another new town, new place to explore. It's all awesome. It's all great stuff to look forward to, but today is such a gift. I'm going to sleep well tonight. You better believe it. I might sleep right here. You know, our world is made up of so many beautiful people, so many cultures, so many thousands. But Tibet, it has to be one of the more colorful, one of the more visually attractive, intriguing. There's just something so magical always. Before I moved to Thailand, I knew nothing about Asia. I only knew what I read about in books. I loved reading about the high mountain explorers, and they always ended up in Tibet. Some of them even ended up spending the rest of their lives there. And I totally understand. There is a profound, deep feeling when you're next to these spectacular mountains that is really, really just beyond words. And that's just walking around or riding my bike on the roads. That's not even talking about actually meeting people and how friendly they are, how beautiful. And then when you get to taste the food, how much fun, how it just satisfies your soul. Yep, I'm talking a lot, but this trip has been superb, superb. I cannot recommend this area highly enough. Sichuan. Okay, let's go say thanks to the team. Let's go pay for the meal. It was this much, and now Lee and I have about a 20-minute walk home. Perfect length to digest a little bit and just continue to appreciate the experience for sure.